Hey YouTube, it's me Crystal aka Crystal Post Dollar here with another tutorial for you. This tutorial is inspired by a unicorn, so if you want to learn how to do this look, continue on watching. So to start the makeup look on the eyes, what you're going to do is you're going to get any primer. I'm using Urban Decay's Priming Potion. You can use any primer you want and just add it on your eyes. You can even use a white stick to add it on your eyes. And then we're going to use all the bright colors of the rainbow. Now I use my Urban Decay palette, my electric palette, but I also use some loose powders that I had because Urban Decay doesn't have a yellow. So I'm using yellow, and then I turned around and put orange on top. Now my eyebrows, here's where you can't really tell on the video too much what colors I'm putting. I am putting red in the beginning of the eyebrow, and then I'm slanting it down a little bit. And right now I'm just leaving harsh lines. And then on the end of my eyebrow, I'm using hot pink. So it's super red and then hot pink. Now on camera it just looks like all one color, but it's a gradient of color. So after you put your eyebrows on, you're going to get a fluffy brush. It doesn't really matter what kind it is. I think I'm using an elf brush or something, and just smoothing out the lines on the inside of the eye. And then I am using a lime green. Now this one is from the Urban Decay palette, and just putting it on the outside of my eyes and then bringing it in just from the crease. And then I went in with there's two greens on the Urban Decay palette, so I used the lime one, and then I went a little bit with the darker green just to make it a little deeper. Then I used the brightest blue on the Urban Decay palette, and then I used the light purple on the Urban Decay palette. Then on the inside of the eye I put hot pink, and then on the outside on the bottom I put purple. After that, you're going to line your eyes. You're going to use a pencil liner for the inside and then a liquid liner for the top. You want to put on your eyelashes after this, and your mascara, and you're done with this part. I ordered my contacts from Caramelize.com. For this look I am using the blue Mantin contacts. Now what you're going to need to make the little horn is a square piece of paper. You're going to need some tape and some string. So what you're going to do is you're going to make the little piece of paper into a cone, get some tape, tape it down, and then you're going to put latex all over the paper. So once it gets a little tacky because it starts to dry, you're going to grab the string and just wrap it all the way down like that. Now after you do that, you're going to do it again with another string and again with another string until you get that look right there that you see on the screen. Now you're going to put some latex on top of the string and then powder it down. It could be with white powder, it could be any powder you want. I'm using a glittery silver white. After that, you're going to turn around and you're going to grab a black marker. You don't have to do this step, but I wanted to show the detail in the actual horn. So then you're going to go and from all the little marks, or pretty much the lines, you're going to just draw in there. Once you draw in there, that's pretty much it with that. Now remember, you do have to let the latex dry. So once you do the paper, then you put the latex, you put the string, and then you put the latex on top, let it dry a little bit, and then put the powder. Then you're going to go ahead and do the little lines with your marker. This is optional. And then you're done with that. Put that to the side. Now we're going to make the torn piece. Now the reason why I'm just using the little HEB top, I'm just trying to show you that you can use anything. You just need something that's non-porous, something that's shiny. So that's why I moved the lid so you can see the light reflecting off of it. You're going to just grab some liquid latex, and then you're going to just make a little circle, grab a little piece of paper. It just has to be a little bit big enough so that it's the size of your horn. And then you're going to put some liquid latex on top of the toilet paper. So it's liquid latex, the little square of toilet paper, and liquid latex on top. After that, you're going to go ahead and dry it. You can either let it sit and dry regular, or you can use blow dryer. After it's dried completely, then you're going to use some powder. You can use any translucent powder, foundation powder, any type of powder. you're just going to remove the stickiness. After that, you're just going to lift it from the side and put the powder underneath so it doesn't stick to itself. I made mine really, really thin. You can make it a little thicker. It's really up to you. And then pull it up. Now, see how the little unicorn horn fits right there? It's perfect. You don't want it to be too much bigger than the horn because you don't want to have to cover up all that extra excess skin. So you do want it big enough so that you can go ahead and make 2 slices in the middle. So put it one way, slice, other way, slice. One slice bigger than the other so that they're not equally the same. And then you can either get red or black, and you're going to color the side that's going to be flipped over. So you would color the back, if that makes sense. I'm about to show you in a second. So you're going to put latex on your little side of the bottom side of your horn, and then let it set for a second, and then color the back black. So this is the part that's going to be flipped over. That's the part you're going to see, and the other side you're going to color with the foundation. So you're going to put it straight down on the horn and let it touch the latex, and it will stick to it. After that, and after everything's stuck, you want to grab your foundation and color the outside of it now. And then that's pretty much it for that. You don't have to powder it because you're going to be making it bloody and everything, and then you're going to put it straight on your head. So that's how we made the horn. Now, to put the horn on, you're going to get some liquid latex, measure it where you want it on your head, put the liquid latex on your forehead, let it get a little tacky, and then apply it straight on there. Now, you can also put it on the back of your little unicorn horn. That's kind of optional because once you put it on your forehead, it's already going to be tacky. So, yeah. Now, sorry about the camera. The camera is my cell phone, and the closer I get, the more warped the picture is. But if I'm not close enough, then you can't see what I'm doing. So, let me apologize. Anyway, so after that, after it gets a little tacky, you're going to apply it straight to your forehead. It will automatically stick. Then you're going to push down the pieces of the I'm sorry, can't talk right now. You're going to push down all the little edges so it can meet, and you can put some little latex on top of it just to secure it. After that, I got some Ben Nye wax. You can use any type of sculpting wax that you like, but I'm just using the Ben Nye one. And you're just going to grab a little bit so that you don't have any harsh edges. You're just going to get the wax, and you're just going to put it straight on from the little edge that you have to your skin. Now, when you first put it on, it could be rough. You can use a little spatula. Make sure you use some lotion so it doesn't stick to the stick or your finger. So, I'm showing you right here. I'm just putting it all over on the bottom. It's going to look a little rough at first, but once you place it everywhere and smooth everything down the way you want it, then you're going to turn around. You're going to grab some lotion on your fingers, and then you're going to smooth it. And that really pretty much is it. Like, it's not that hard. It's super, super simple. See how it's a little rough, like a little edgy roughness? Well, when you get it with your finger, you're going to smooth it down. It'll look shiny until the lotion dries. And either way, we're going to put our foundation on top. You can use any foundation. It makes no difference what foundation you use. Now, people always ask me, is it better when you're covering the edges? Is it better to use your foundation, a lighter foundation? I always say it's better to use a shade darker than your skin. Why? Because it's a lot easier to blend a darker foundation than it is a lighter foundation. A lighter foundation, you'll end up seeing the light latex or the white toilet paper or something like that, and it's a lot harder to blend to your skin compared to you just getting something that's a darker shade, even darker than your skin, so you're making everything one color. You're not going to have to try to blend so much. It's just making it one color. Now, if you don't have the foundation powder to powder it and set it, you can use a translucent powder, or the powder can be your shade. You just want to use the foundation that's a little darker. So after that, after you put on the foundation, you're just going to want to set it with some powder. and then you're pretty much done with that. Now it looks bumpy and stuff like that when you're looking at it from this angle in the camera, but when you actually look at it in a picture, it's completely smooth, and then it looks ripped out. It just doesn't look the same on the camera. I don't know why, but to me it doesn't look the same. Now you can use any type of blood, gel blood, paste blood, it doesn't matter, dark blood, light blood. I'm using a paste gel blood, and you want to put it everywhere that you put the black. You also want to put it on the base of the horn and smooth it out. Well, put dabs of it on the tip of the horn, on the side of the horn. Don't completely cover the horn in blood, but you do want to put blood on the horn, because after all, it's supposed to have come out of your head, and so having a perfectly non-touched pretty horn just doesn't make sense. So after you put some blood on the horn and put it everywhere you had the little black openings and cuts split open your forehead, you want to put some around on your forehead and then tap it so it's not so harsh, the blood. And then after you make the marks around to look like the skin is irritated and you've tapped it and made it all light and more lighter, the outer it goes, the lighter it is. You want to make like some, I don't want to say veins, but I guess just lines going out. I don't really know how to call it. I'm not the best person to explain things, but you always want me to tell you exactly what I'm doing, so I'm trying my best to tell you exactly what's going on and how I'm doing it. So other than that, that's pretty much all you do right there, and I hope you liked this look. And another thing, I couldn't use music because YouTube is not allowing people to just use music. You have to get copyrights and stuff, so I don't have music in my videos. But I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too boring. I hope you enjoyed the look, and I hope you watched the glam look. I'll talk to you later, guys, and see you in the next video.